America Prep. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Now I've got two different cameras here, so if I look left and right, that's because I'm trying to make sure that neither of my cameras die, and if they do, I can splice them together or run out of space or whatever it is. Anyways, this morning, April 20th, 2015, in Wichita, Kansas, there was an accident that happened. A man shot himself in the leg, got in his vehicle to drive to the hospital for medical attention, lost control of his vehicle, and then caused an accident and died. Now, I saw this first thing this morning and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But I read the story, and nowhere in the story does it say that this gentleman was a trained or untrained individual. So I go down to the comments, and people are already saying, oh, this is how Kansas is going to be after July 1st, and Sam Brownback's a piece of crap because he's signed this piece of legislation in the office without thinking of it, and people are going to be killing themselves and other people everywhere. But, no. Accidental discharges happen all the time for both trained and untrained individuals. Now, the story obviously does not say anything about whether this individual is trained or untrained. I'm sure it'll come out to be one of the top gun trainers in Wichita or the area, and he shot himself, and that was it. Yeah, he was trained and he shot himself, so we better ban guns. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyways, this leaves us several stories and things to go along with. One, don't believe the media. Two, don't just read the headlines. Read the story. And three, don't make a story for the media to run, because most likely they're going to be twisting it to make it sound like it goes with the agenda of the anti-gunners, which this one says, man shoots himself in the leg and dies. That's exactly what it says on the KSN News Facebook page, and people are all up in arms about it. And nowhere does it say in the story what exactly happened, other than he shot himself and he died. And fourth, actually, sorry. This reminds us we have to be prepared in the medical sense of carrying a firearm. You carry your firearm, which is I do right here. I carry this firearm every day for my protection, my family's protection, my friends' protection, or those around me, friends or not. I do so in the sense that I can probably save your life from something happening. So if you go to Walmart, somebody comes in to rob the place, I can hopefully protect you from them, whether I send shots down range or not. I need to know how to do, perform first aid on a person to get them to the hospital. Now, is it number one to try to, if you get shot, is it the best thing to, hop in your truck and try to get to town or go to the hospital, wherever it be? No. Obviously, if you can, call 911. Try to control the bleeding right there. Don't cause any more harm to your body. I know where I shoot at, I always take a first aid kit. This is actually an IFAK, individual first aid kit. This is a blowout kit. It has combat gauze, quick clot in it, which is about the same thing, medical tapes, tourniquets, scissors, and all that kinds of stuff. I have it all in here for myself or somebody else needing attention. At home, I have this nice first aid kit in my garage. This one is, built up just as simple as can be. You can buy this at Sam's for 20 bucks. It comes with different tapes. I got different tapes from my job, gauze, antiseptic wipes, medicines, pain relief and stuff, burn creams, scissors and whatnot in here, how to perform medical attention, papers up here, other, sponges and stuff, cold packs. You have to be prepared. You're carrying a firearm to cause harm to a person. Now, if you're carrying a firearm to cause harm to a person, there's obviously a reason why you are causing that harm. They are attacking you with a fist, a knife, or a firearm, or a baseball bat, or whatever it is. You have to be prepared. Since you are carrying a firearm to cause harm, you have to be prepared to receive harm. If they shoot you, they stab you, and they run off, you have to be prepared to be able to take, make sure you don't bleed out right there to live through that gunshot wound or that knife stab or knife wound or whatever happens to be. You have to be prepared. And so over the next couple of weeks, probably the next month or so, I'm going to be doing several different scenarios where I can show you how to prevent further bleeding and whatnot from makeshift tourniquets, or how to, what you would do for first aid, because obviously it's a big part of carrying a firearm is saving your life or a friend's life or the perp's life. Not that I would shoot center mass to kill a person because I don't want a person to come after me later on. But fire. You can take fire from your it's domestic fire. From a friend. Friendly fire happens all the time in the military. Self-inflicted fire. Fire from loading a fire or reholstering, or obviously unfriendly fire. So you have to be prepared for all things. So with that being said, don't believe the media, don't make a story, and be prepared. You guys be safe. This is Ian from Mid-America Prep.